I remember when the Hech synagogue was filled to capacity, seating room only, the tables and chairs were set up in the lobby outside the synagogue so that people would have a place to sit and learn. And the sound of Torah learning, the voice of Torah, Kol Torah, that you heard resounding through the whole Beit Midrash, which you can hear throughout the entire university practically, that was powerful, really very powerful.
Hannah taught me about literally just life, like Torah in life. I just came with a million questions. I don't know if there's a single sefer we learned. Like we started with one thing and then did switch to another thing, and then I'd ask a question, she'd pull out something else. I'm like, who knew this book ever existed? Like she just made it so dynamic and really individualized to me and my journey and what I needed to learn and figure out.
I think that was what was so special about the space, is that it was purely a place to come with your curiosity, with your love of learning. What grew for both of us, I think it's lifelong. That's it. Yeah. That's it for us.
My experience in 1987 was a very dynamic Beit Midrash from all different places. It was a welcoming environment, a place where everybody was invited to come at their own level and experience whatever they wanted to learn.
We have met many difficult challenges along the way. There was one period in which there was no financial support for our program. I could not see the program die. For an entire year, I volunteered to run the program without any salary. Until, fortunately, God sent Rabbi Yossi Goldman, who was then the director of Hillel, and he said to me, Reuven, he says, we'll take over the program. Would you like that? I said, we'd love it. And from then on, we become part of the Hillel program.
And that was the model from 2010, really till Corona in 2020. During that time, those 10 years, there were some significant changes in the university. The needs of the overseas students and really the needs of the university started to change. In 2019, we started the Torah Cafe program, which was an adjacent program to the Monday Night Beit Midrash program. That was a program that started with not only overseas students, but also Israeli students, Olim, lone soldiers, lone Banot Shirut, who were here on campus. In 2020, when Corona came and the campus was shut down, we turned to those students who were here.
Living in Israel without a core family or without a community is obviously very difficult.
Really, for many years, it was very, very challenging, and I felt no connection whatsoever to religion. The first time that I ever came to Torah Cafe was a Friday night Shabbat dinner. That was like my first Shabbat experience that I've experienced in probably I'd say the last 6-7 years, but I think it was the first Shabbat in a long time that I actually felt connected.
I joined the Beit Midrash, I think just over a year ago. For me, it was super helpful to find new people and find a young community.
I was a lone soldier and I heard about the program through the base. And my husband and I came for a Shabbat meal and we just loved the vibes, we loved the people. And that led us to coming for a Tuesday night, and the Tuesday night led us to staying and becoming part of the program, of the staff, and we just love it.
Initially, Liel and I started coming just as participants, and we never intended of being staff or anything beyond that. We loved the program so much that we were so invested in it, and we just wanted to do more. We wanted to be there more. We would come early to help. And we just wanted to see the program grow and thrive because it was something that meant so much to us and gave us so much. We wanted to be able to pass it on and also have other people participate with us.
What started as a group of about 15 blossomed into a group of about 80 over the course of just about a semester or so. And we understood very quickly that there was a group of young people who were living in Jerusalem who were really underserved as far as Torah learning and community.
People feel so warm and welcome, and I think that a huge part of that is that people want to be the ones welcoming. There's a huge energy and this huge vibe of warmth and inclusivity, and I think that it's an incredible hallmark of our program.
I would say thanks to Rabbi Yudrin, we now have not one campus, not two, we're now located on 3 campuses. And that also is part of the expansion and prosperity of our program. And we're hoping, God willing, that it'll continue to grow and we'll be able to reach more and more students in the future.
Well, my experience was so positive and transformational that I want to be able to help give that experience over to the next generation and the next generation. And that's why I choose, being a part of the Beit Midrash as a funder and as a supporter. And I just think it's such an incredible place and it has such an incredible impact on people going forward.
I think there's something really unique about what is shared between people who come to Torah Cafe. I think that sometimes there's overlap in communities, whether it's through shuls or other programs, and yet there's always this little spark that I see genuinely of, oh, we both go to Torah Cafe together, and it's kind of this unspoken connection. I think that's really, really precious and just truly a product of what we're doing.
The other thing that I think is really important to emphasize is that Rav Yudrin and Rabbi Grodner really care. And I think that young people really pick up on that and really feel that. And that makes a big difference. And that's just a key element in building this community.
Rabbi Grodner is one of the most impressive individuals that I've met in my life. And I'm honored to have him teach us every week. He's the cornerstone for a lot of students every week who come here. And he gives us powers to continue on our journeys here. It's a zchut.
If I wouldn't have had Torah Cafe and I wouldn't have had this weekly consistent outlet to go to, I would probably still be very lost. And it definitely gave me some sense of direction, which I'm very grateful for.
I personally love the program a lot. I think it's really helped expand my social circle and the people I know, and also expand my personal Torah learning and my growth in Judaism. And I'm just super, super grateful for Rav Yonatan and Rav Grodner for the program, and it's just been awesome.
Over the years, when people ask me, where do you work? I would correct them and say, I don't work. What I do is not work. It's pleasure, it's joy, it's nachas. It's teaching Torah, seeing students learning Torah, that's not work, that's all pleasure.
At the end of the program, there's always young people that will come up to me and say, that is exactly what we needed. And I look at them and I see that who they are and what they're looking for, they wouldn't have found it somewhere else. And I think that's a part of the diversity of the group, because people have been other places, but they haven't found what they're looking for. And they found what they're looking for through the RRG Beit Midrash program.